Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JC Sports Replays. My name is Joe, and I'm pleased to bring you another opening day game from our 1972 Action PC Baseball replay. Tonight we'll be watching Boston head into Detroit to take on the Tigers. Marty Pattin will be on the mound for the Red Sox. He had a 17-13 record with a 3.24 ERA. He'll be facing off against Detroit's own Mickey Lolich. 22-14, 2.50 was his record on the season. Let's take a look at the lineups. So for the Red Sox, leading off, center fielder Tommy Harper. At shortstop and batting second, Luis Aparicio. Batting third and playing left, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth and cleanup, playing right field, is Reggie Smith. Rico Petrocelli will play third and bat fifth. Danny Cater will play first base and bat sixth. Doug Griffin plays second and bats seventh. Batting eighth, the catcher, Dwayne Josephson. Batting ninth, Marty Pattin, the pitcher. They will face Mickey Lolich. The Detroit lineup for the hometown Tigers, leading off second baseman Dick McAuliffe. At third base and batting second, Aurelio Rodriguez. Batting third and playing center field, Jim Northrup. Batting fourth, right fielder Al Kaline. Batting fifth, the slugging first baseman Norm Cash. Batting sixth, it'll be left fielder Willie Horton. Seventh is catcher Freehand, by the name of Bill, first name. Batting eighth, shortstop Ed Brinkman. And batting ninth, the aforementioned pitcher Lolich. So without further ado, let's get to this game, folks. I'm going to do one little thing here because it drives me crazy. And move these on-deck batters to the on-deck circles. So Tommy Harper to lead off. In 72, he hit .254 with 29 doubles, 14 homers, and 49 runs batted in. Also stole 25 bases. He waits for the pitch from Lolich. A 2-1 count. Harper cuts lash to right, charging his K-line. Will he dive? Yes, he will. He can't come up with it. That's a base hit for Harper. A leadoff single. Kaline gets it back in, but Harper's on at first. So Harper's got a 74% chance to steal. That's good enough for me to give it a try. Lolich keeps him close. Harper's going for second on the cold strike. Freehand fires, no chance, and Harper steals the bag. So he's in scoring position with no outs. His first stolen base of the season. Since the season just started, that makes sense. And Aparicio comes to bat. Aparicio, a good bunter and a good hit and runner. Harper only 16% at first, so actually Aparicio not that good a bunter. I expected that to be higher. Luis was .257 with 26 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers, and 39 runs batted in. Harper waits at second and Lolich with the pitch. 0-2. Aparicio swings and misses. Lolich with his first strikeout of the day. And that'll bring up Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz batted .264 in 72, 18 doubles, 2 triples, 12 homers, and 68 runs batted in. Lolich set from the left side. Yastrzemski waits. A 2-2 fastball, high fly ball. Looks like it's going to be way foul. So they'll reset. The count 2-2 still. And Lolich with the payoff pitch strikes him out. The second strikeout in a row for Lolich, and suddenly there's 2 outs and Reggie Smith to bat. Smith a .270 hitter, 25 doubles, 21 homers, and 74 runs batted in. Harper on second, and Lolich with the pitch. The 0-2 is in the dirt. Wild pitch, and Harper will scamper over to third in plenty of time. So Harper now on third. 1-2 on Smith. Lolich from the stretch takes a look at Harper just to keep him close. Fly ball toward left center. Horton's over, makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. After half an inning, Boston 0 and Detroit coming to bat. Leading off will be McAuliffe. Dick hit .240. 16 doubles, 8 homers, and 30 runs batted in. The 0-2 fastball from Pattin pops it up. Griffin calls for it out by second base and puts it away for the first out of the inning. So 1 down for the Tigers, and Aurelio Rodriguez comes to bat. A 236 hitter, 23 doubles, 13 homers, 56 runs batted in. The 2-2 pitch, splitter, lined between third and short, a base hit for Aurelio. And he will hold it first as Yastrzemski fires it in. Yastrzemski with an 8 arm. Pretty good deal there. So Rodriguez on first. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere, and that'll bring up Jim Northrup. Northrup a 261 hitter. 15 doubles, 2 triples, 8 homers, and 42 batted in. He is a 7-hit runner, but with Rodriguez just a 21% chance to steal here, we're not going to do it. So Pattin is set, the 2-2 curveball. A blooper to center right at Harper. He makes the catch, barely had to move, and Rodriguez retreats to first. So 2 down now, and Kaline comes to bat. A 313 hitter. About half a season of at-bats there, 11 doubles, 10 homers, and 32 runs batted in. The first pitch fastball, grinder up the middle. Aparicio is there, pegs the second for the easy play. Retire the side, so no runs, 1 hit, and after 1 we have a tie game. Nobody has scored. Leading off for the Red Sox in the second will be Rico Petrocelli. Rico a 240 batter, 15 doubles, 15 homers, and 75 batted in. Lolich is set. The pitch. A fastball, a frozen rope to left. A base hit. Horton will field it and fire it in, but Petrocelli's on with a leadoff single. Got to bring up Danny Cater. Danny a 237 hitter. 17 doubles, 8 homers, and 39 batted in, and about a half a season worth of at-bats. Cater a decent hit and runner. And you know what? They're going to do it here because they want to stay out of the double play, even though Petrocelli will be a dead duck probably if he happens to miss the pitch. Lolich with the 0-1. Petrocelli's going for second, swing and a miss. Freehold throws to second in plenty of time. And just like I said, Petrocelli was caught stealing easily there. So Cater back in the box. 0-2 count. Grounder between third and short. Rodriguez is there and fires to retire Cater for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Doug Griffin. 260 hitter. 12 doubles, 2 homers, and 35 batted in. Lolich with a 1-2 curveball. Down the ground to Rodriguez and across the diamond to retire the side. So nothing doing for Boston. They have a base hit, nobody left, and it's still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. Detroit will send up Cash, Horton, and Freehand. Norm Cash, a 259 hitter, 16 doubles, 22 homers, and 61 RBIs in about 2/3 of a season. So obviously some injury problems for Detroit and Boston. Pattin's on the mound, the windup from the right-hander, the 0-1. A deep fly ball down the right field line. Smith is over on the track, and he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and here's Willie Horton. Horton hit 231, 9 doubles, 5 triples, 11 homers, and drove in 36. Here he settles in for his first at-bat of 1972. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Pattin strikes him out. So Marty with his first strikeout of the day. There's 2 outs now on the Tigers, and Bill Freehand will come to plate. Freehand, the catcher, a 262 batter. 18 doubles, 2 triples, 10 home runs, and 56 batted in. Pattin with the windup, a 2-1. Lines a base hit between first and second. He goes the other way. Reggie Smith fields it and holds Freehand to a single. As if there was ever any doubt. So Freehand on with 2 outs, and it's Ed Brinkman, the shortstop, coming to bat. Brinkman, a 203 batter, 19 doubles, 6 homers, 49 runs batted in, occasional power. Not in there for his bat at all. The 1-2, and that's strike 3. Pattin's second strikeout of the day, and we have no score as we head to the third. It'll be Josephson, Pattin, and Harper for the Boston Red Sox. Dwayne Josephson, a 268 hitter, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and a homer, 7 RBIs, just 82 at-bats for Josephson this year, so we'll see how that develops for him. We are playing as played, so these at-bats and plate appearances should be pretty close to expectation. We'll see how accurate the stats turn out to be when it's all said and done. Josephson waits for the pitch from Lolich. A breaking ball, it's popped up to second. McAuliffe is there and makes the catch to retire for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Marty Pattin. Pattin, a 140 batting average, 12 hits in 86 tries, 3 doubles, 2 homers, interesting, and 9 batted in. Well, 1 down now, and Lolich pitches to Pattin. A 1-2 fastball, Pattin swings and misses for the strikeout. So Lolich now, with his 3rd strikeout of the day. He will strike out a few. He struck out 250. And that'll bring up Harper. Harper 1 for 1. Aparicio waits on deck with 2 outs. 3-1 shin music, and Harper draws a 2-out walk. So Harper's on. He doesn't really have a chance to steal this time, so Aparicio will get to hit. They are holding Harper. Lolich with the 3-1 delivery, and the 2nd walk in a row. Luis Aparicio draws a walk, and it's now 1st and 2nd, with 2 outs for Carl Yastrzemski. Carl 0 for 1 so far today. He struck out his first time up. Lolich from the stretch. The 0-1. Yastrzemski strings. It's between 1st and 2nd. McAuliffe goes to his left, has it, and throws to 1st to retire Yastrzemski for the 3rd out of the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless. And Detroit will send up the pitcher Lolich, followed by McAuliffe and Rodriguez. Lolich settles in. He is a .067 batter, just 6 hits in 89 at-bats, and nothing else. Remarkably, though, 6 times he was on base, he was driven in 3, so the top of the order is productive for Detroit. A 3-1 offering from Pattin, and that's ball 4. Well, that's the last thing you want to do with a guy who can't even bat 100. Pattin walks him. The leadoff walk, those are usually trouble, and McAuliffe comes to bat. McAuliffe popped to second his first time up. Pattin is set and the delivery, 1-0, curveball. He cuts, rolls it to Petrocelli at 3rd. His only play is to 1st, and he throws him out. Lolich will head down to 2nd, and is now in scoring position with just 1 down for Aurelio Rodriguez, who singled his first time up. Pattin into the delivery, a 1-2 count fastball, easy grounded to 1st, Cater fields it and takes it himself to retire Rodriguez for the 2nd out of the inning. To bring up Jim Northrup, he's 0 for 1. Lolich down at 3rd now with 2 outs. Jim's a good hitter. He should have a solid season. The 3-1, high and outside, and another walk by Pattin. His 2nd walk of the inning. Now he's got trouble. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs, and Kaline up. Al is 0 for 1 so far. He waits from the right side for the pitch from Pattin, eyeing him carefully. The 0-2, Kaline swings, popped it up. Griffin is over and makes the catch in foul territory. That'll retire the side, and after 3 we have no score, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Sox will send Smith, Petrocelli, and Cater to the plate. Lolich 45 pitches through 3 innings. Both pitchers are expected to get about 130 pitches before they're tired today. A pretty common number in 72, at least to start the season. The wind is blowing in from center at about 6 miles an hour on this sunny day, a 59-degree day here in Detroit. Lolich is ready. Smith waits. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2 pitch. Smith swings. It's a deep fly toward right center. Northrup drifting back. He's on the warning track and makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. So a good swing there by Reggie Smith, but nothing to show for it. 1 away. Here's Petrocelli. He's 1 for 1. Lolich with the delivery. A 3-1 pitch is wide for ball 4. That's the 3rd time Lolich has walked somebody today. Petrocelli will remain anchored to 1st. And Danny Cater comes to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded to 3rd his first time up. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I think we got in trouble trying to have Cater hit and run before, so he's going to hit away this time. The 1-1. It gets past Freehand. That's a pass ball. Petrocelli scampers down to 2nd. And now the Red Sox have a runner in scoring position for Cater. So the 2-ball, 1-strike pitch to Cater. It's a fly ball. Northrop has no problem. Puts it away, and Petroselli will hold at second. So there's 2 outs now. And Doug Griffin to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He'd love to get a base hit here and get Boston on the board. Lolich with the 1-1. It's a grounder between third and short. Rodriguez grabs it. A fantastic play. Diving stab. Throws to first from his knees in plenty of time. Aurelio Rodriguez with a great play. A 9 defender over there. And that retires the side. So we head to the bottom of the 4th, and it's Cash, Horton, and Freehand for Detroit. Norm is 0 for 1 so far today. That's from the left side. Pattin with the pitch. Nailed to left. A base hit, and Yastrzemski will gather it and fire it in to hold Cash to a single. The leadoff single for Cash will bring up Willie Horton. Horton 0 for 1 today. He will wait for the pitch from Pattin. Grounded through the middle. That does not get through. Aparicio to Griffin goes the short way for the first out. Horton will reach. No throw. So we have 1 out now, and Horton on at first for Freehand. Bill is 1 for 1 so far today. Adding 1,000 on the young season. Very young. Pattin from the stretch. A 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Grounder up the middle. Aparicio's there. Flips to Griffin again. A repeat of the previous play. This time there is a throw to first, but Freehand beats it out in plenty of time. Now 2 down, Freehand on first, and here's Brinkman. Brinkman struck out his first time up. Go away. And Pattin ready to deliver. Brinkman waits patiently. The 1-1, it's a high fly. The right field, Reggie Smith is under it and makes the catch. Well, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. And we're still scoreless as we head to the 5th. Both pitchers on top of their game. The Red Sox will send up Josephson, Pattin, and Harper. Number 8 hitter Josephson to lead things off here. He is 0 for 1 so far today. 2-0 pitch. A line drive between first and second for a base hit. Kaline gathers it and throws it in, and Josephson is on with a leadoff single. Got to bring up Lolich. He has a pretty good bunting chance, and that's what they're going to do. But the infield will play corners in. And Lolich, Pattin will square around the bunt. Change up. Pattin tries to bunt in front of the plate. Lolich fields it, pegs it to second for 1, over to first. Pattin beats it, but he doesn't get the job done. The out is recorded at second, and Pattin finds himself on at first with the fielder's choice, and there's 1 out now for Tommy Harper. Harper steps into the right-handed batter's box, taps his cleats with the bat a few times. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He stole a base and drew a walk later. Lolich with the pitch. First pitch, he lines a base hit up the middle. Pattin around second, but they'll hold him there, and it's first and second now with 1 out for the Red Sox, and Aparicio coming to bat. Luis is 0 for 1 on the day. Lolich eyes him from the left side. Aparicio waits patiently in the right-handed batter's box. Runners on first and second, 0-2 count. A deep fly ball to center. Northrop racing back. He's on the track. He's under it, and he makes the catch. They will not tag. And Northrop gets a strong throw in. Everyone retreats, so it's still first and second now, but 2 outs. And Yastrzemski to bat. Carl is 0 for 2 on the day. A 2-0 pitch. Yastrzemski swims. It's a line drive toward right center. A base hit. Harper to second. Pattin's around third. They're going to send him home. Detroit will not throw home. They're going to hit the cutoff man to hold the runners at first and second, and they concede the run. So Yastrzemski with the RBI base hit, and the Red Sox now lead 1-0. That'll bring up Reggie Smith. He's 0 for 2. Reggie waits patiently. Switch hitter. Lolich, the first pitch, a fastball. Rounded up the middle. Lolich loves it, fires to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So Boston's gone, but they score a run and lead 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Lolich leading off, followed by the top of the order, Olive and Rodriguez. Mickey is Still looking for his first official at bat. Where is he? Thought he was 0 for 1. Oh no, he's walked, so. Yeah, no one plate appearance, no ABs yet for Mickey. Pattin is set, the 2-2 fastball strikes him out. So his first official at bat is a strikeout. And that'll bring up McAuliffe. McAuliffe looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. A 3-2 pitch inside, and McAuliffe walks. The third walk of the day by Pattin. And McAuliffe's on first. They're holding him close. And that brings up Rodriguez. Really 1 for 2 on the day. The 3-2 pitch just catches the outside corner. Pattin says, "Sit down, Aurelio. Not today." Rodriguez takes a slow walk back to the dugout, the second out of the inning. And here's Northrup. Jim is 0 for 1 so far. McAuliffe waits patiently at first, not going far. Pattin from the stretch, a cursory glance at McAuliffe. And he's ready with the delivery. A 1-1. It's a grounder to the right side. It's going to get through. Base hit for Northrup. McAuliffe to second. They will send him to third. Smith will not try to get him. He'll throw to the cutoff man. And that's going to be first and third. With 2 outs here for Kaline. So Pattin, 86 pitches now through 4 2/3. Looks in at Kaline. Josephson goes out to talk with Pattin. They want to make sure they're on the same page. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a grounder back to Pattin. He picks it and fires to Cater to retire the side. So 2 left for the Tigers. And they trail by 1 as we head to the 6th. Petrocelli up to bat. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 trips. Lolich will deliver a 2-0 fastball. Ripped the line shot down the third baseline. Rodriguez dives toward the line. He can't come up with it. It's a fair ball, and Petrocelli will have extra bases. That's all the way into the corner. And Rico is in with a stand-up double, his first of the season. So a leadoff double for Petrocelli, and Cater will come to bat. Cater 0 for 2 today. Shallow fly ball down the right field line. Kaline is under it, puts it away. A strong throw will hold Petrocelli at second. So 1 away now. And here's Doug Griffin. Griffin 0 for 2 as well. It's not really a bunting situation. Petrocelli, not much speed to speak of. 2-1 from Lolich. It's a deep fly ball to center. Northrup backs up, under it, and catches it right near the 440 mark. A deep center field here. Petrocelli will not tag, and Northrup's strong throw comes into the cutoff man. There's 2 outs now. So the Red Sox send up Josephson. He's 1 for 2, went the other way, with his first base hit of the year. Petrocelli perched out at second, waiting for a base hit to knock him home. 1-1 pitch, a fastball. Josephson swings, worked hard to center. Northrup is hustling over. He cuts it off on 1 hop. Petrocelli is around third, and he will score. Josephson rounds first. He's going for 2. Northrup a little slow with the pickup. Josephson has to dive in, and he's safe with an RBI double. His first of the season, and now the Red Sox lead 2-0. Nice piece of hitting by Josephson. He got that one in the gap, and Northrup might have lollygagged a little bit. The run was going to score anyway, but Joseph ends up with a double. His first of the year, and Pattin will come to bat. Marty's 0 for 2 so far. Lolich gathers himself. Glances at Josephson, but no real concern there. He just wants to get Pattin. It's a 1-2 in there, below the belt, and a low strike for the third out of the inning. So, as we head to the bottom of the 6th, Boston has added to their lead. They now lead 2-0. The heart of the order up, sort of, for Detroit. It's Cash, Horton, and Freehand, 5, 6, 7. Norm is 1 for 2 so far today. Pattin with the 1-2 pitch. A well-hit fly ball toward left center. Harper drifts back. He waits and makes the catch on the track for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Willie Horton. Horton 0 for 2, a free swinger. Pattin, a 1-2 fastball. This is deep to left field. Forget about it, folks. A 350-foot shot into the first row of the upper deck. There's only two decks here at Tiger Stadium, but still. Willie Horton puts the Tigers on the board and cuts the deficit in half with his first home run of the season. Well, one down, one run in, and that'll bring up Freehand. Freehand 1 for 2. A 1-2 pitch, down and in. That actually hits him. So Freehand will take first on the hit batter. Pattin upset with himself. He was trying to come inside after that home run. He didn't mean to hit him, I don't think, though. Didn't look intentional. Pardon me. It was a long day at work today, folks. But I'm here, we're playing baseball, and there's nothing better than that. That'll bring up Brinkman. Brinkman 0 for 2 on the day. Freehand at first. Not a threat. They'll hold him out of a courtesy. Pattin set with the 0-1 pitch. It's a deep fly ball. Doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Harper drifts to his left. Makes the catch on the track. Freehand holds up at first. So now there's 2 away. These balls have been traveling, but not over the fence for the most part. That wind blowing in, keeping quite a few of them inside this park. So Pattin sets. He looks in at the pitcher Lolich. I think he's going to hit for himself. Yeah, he's got plenty of stamina left. So Lolich 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. Waits for the pitch. A full count. Cutter too high, and he just walked the pitcher for the second time today, did Pattin. And they're going to visit him on the mound. Pattin says he's strong. Skip believes him. So they're going to let him stay in to face McAuliffe. 2 down, runners on first and second. Detroit trying to tie this one up. They need a run. A base hit will probably do it, although Freehand not the swiftest. Pattin with his 111 pitches as we start this at bat. McAuliffe waits from the left side. Runners on first and second. 2-2 curve just below the belt. Pattin gets the strikeout to retire the side. Nice pitch by Pattin. He froze. Pardon me. He froze McAuliffe there. And the Tigers still trail by 1 as we head to the 7th. Leadoff man Tommy Harper will start things for Boston. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a base on balls. Solid day for Harper thus far. Lolich has thrown 93 pitches through 6. The 0-1, it's a grounder between third and short. Rodriguez goes to his left, fields it, and fires to first to retire Harper in time. That's 1 down here for Boston. Lolich appreciates the defense. The left side of this Tiger infield is something else with Brinkman at 10 and Rodriguez at 9. The rest of the team besides Freehand leaves them lacking for defense. So if they could do everything on the ground to the left side, the Tigers would do pretty well. Aparicio comes to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. A 3-2 fastball. Strike 3. Freehand drops the ball. He throws to first in plenty of time to get the assisted punch-out. That's 2 quick outs here, and Yastrzemski comes to bat for the Red Sox. Carl is 1 for 3 so far today. Mickey takes a sign. He wants a different sign. He's got one he likes, a 3-1. That's down and in, and Yastrzemski lays off. A check swing, and he's on to first with a base on balls. So a 2-out walk by Lolich puts Yastrzemski at first. And Reggie Smith will come to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the day. How's he been swinging that bat? He's flied out twice and grounded back to the pitcher his last time up. So Smith waits. Yastrzemski a couple of steps off first. Hand goes out to talk it over with Lolich. They'll get reset. A 1-2, and it's strike 3 call. Smith down on strikes, and we have time now for the 7th inning stretch. As we listen to the organist play Take Me Out to the Ball Game, folks, I want to tell you this game is brought to you by JC Sports Replays, the best new YouTube channel for all your sports simulation needs, and also sponsored unofficially, not sponsored at all that is, by Buffalo Trace. It's a solid bourbon, if that's your thing. If not, well, drink what you like. Doesn't hurt anybody. Well, the Tigers will come up, trailing by 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll send Rodriguez, Northrup, and Kaline. Aurelio is 1 for 3 on the day. Just a fun first name to say. Pattin seems to have some stamina left, and he will pitch to Rodriguez. The 0-2, it's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Pattin fields it and throws over to Cater to retire Rodriguez for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Northrup. Jim is 1 for 2. Also drew a base on balls. The 0-1, it's a fly deep down the right field line. Forget about it, that's long gone. Jim turned on that one, a 350-foot shot into the second row in the upper deck. And 2 solo homers have tied this game, one last inning by Horton and this one by Northrup. And we're all tied up at 2 apiece. I'm going to go talk to Pattin. Pattin appears fine. Not strong, but fine. So, Kaline comes to bat. He's 0 for 3. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, and the Tigers have tied it up. Al waits patiently from the right side. The 0-1, it's a deep fly ball down the right field line. This one is not going to make it. Smith has room and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So Kaline retired. It'll be Norm Cash coming up to bat. A 1 for 3 so far. Pattin with the 0-2 fastball, popped it up. Aparicio over in foul territory calls everyone off and makes the catch to retire the side. But the damage is done. Kaline homer ties this game at 2 apiece as we head to the 8th inning. 2 up for Boston. 5, 6, 7, Petrocelli, Cater, and Griffin. Rico steps in with a perfect day, 2 for 2 with a base on balls. Lolich feeling pretty good so far. Feels even better now that the game's tied back up, and he hopes to keep it that way so his team can surge ahead. Into the windup, first pitch, a deep shot toward left center. Northrup is racing in, actually racing back apparently. He camps under it and hauls it in, right near the 365-foot mark for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Cater. Cater's still looking for his first base hit. He's 0 for 3. 3-2 fastball low and inside, and he can't get a hit, but he'll take the base on balls. And that's the 5th walk issued by Lolich today, as the beeping in the background indicates the laundry is done. We'll bring up Doug Griffin. Griffin a solid hitter. Cater perched on first, not going far. Lolich has just thrown his 120th pitch of the day. We're here in the top of the 8th. A 1-0 pitch, a fastball, lines a base hit to center. Cater to second, and he will hold as Northrup gets the ball in quickly. Lolich not looking great here. He's got runners at first and second. And they're going to go talk it over. He looks strong, so it was just a good piece of hitting, apparently. Josephson steps in. He's 2 for 3. He's had Lolich's number so far today. And he hits lefties very well. Mickey waits. The 0-1 curveball. Joseph pops it up behind the plate. Freehand is there, and he has room. He puts it away for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Marty Pattin. And we're probably going to see a pinch hitter here for Pattin. Yep, he's not going to come out. Let's see who they're going to send up against the lefty Lolich. Looks like your 2 best bets are Carlton Fisk or Phil Galliano. Now they're going to go ahead and give Fisk the at-bat. Fisk a backup catcher, but they're carrying 3 catchers. We don't mind using Fisk in this spot. Carlton, a .293 batter, 28 doubles, 9 triples, 22 homers, and 61 runs batted in. Wonder if he started this season on the bench and earned playing time through his play. I'm not sure. We'll see how it plays out. But in any case, Fisk is on. Fisk is up with Cater and Griffin on second and first, respectively. Lolich has thrown 124 pitches today. He needs 1 more out to get out of this inning. The 2-2, it's a frozen rope to right center. That's going to be trouble. It's going to be extra bases. Cater scores. Griffin scores. Fisk is around second. He's going for third. Northrup throws. Fisk slides. Rodriguez with the tag, and the upset's safe. A triple for Carlton Fisk. I don't think that was his... Not a rookie this year, is he? No, he's 25. So Fisk with the triple. Go figure, folks. He had 9 of them. And the Red Sox now lead 2-0, and you've got to think that's it for Lolich. I mean to do that? Get out of here. All these pop-ups. I love them, but they're annoying sometimes. That'll bring up Harper, who's also got a couple of base hits, and yep, they're going to call in a right-handed reliever for Lolich. With 2 runs in, let's see. They're going to go to Tom Timmerman. Well, when's he supposed to start? Not till the 20th. That's 5 days away. Negro not for a while. Yeah, Joe Coleman doesn't relieve very often. We could go with Sealback. We're going to go with Sealback, actually. Yep. Even though he gets saves, it's only a 2-run deficit, and Detroit would like to think they'll be able to score. So Fisk on third and Harper up. 2 for 3 so far today. Sealback is done with his warm-up tosses, and he's ready. From the stretch, not paying any attention to Fisk, who's not really a steal threat, especially from third. 2-2, paints the outside corner. He gets the punch-out to retire the side, but Boston scores 2 on the triple by Carlton Fisk, and they now lead 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. There will be a new pitcher for the Red Sox. We've got 3 righties coming up for Detroit, so you know we're going to be looking for a right-hander. Who's it going to be? That'd be kind of fun. El Tiante, maybe. No, trailing, I think. No, they have the lead, pardon me. They're going to go to Bobby Bolin. So Fisk's day is done. His RBI triple. It stands up. He'll be the hero of the day. So Bolin's going to face Horton, Freehan, and Brinkman. Horton 1 for 3 with that homer today. A 1-0, shallow fly ball. Out toward left, Yastrzemski has a beat on it and puts it away for the first out of the inning. Here's Freehan. He's 1-2 with a base on balls. Pardon me, a hit by pitch today. That's a 2-2. Paints the outside corner. Great pitch by Bolin. And Freehan is retired for the second out of the inning. That brings up Brinkman. Brinkman 0 for 3. The Tigers might be looking for a pinch hitter here. See what their bench situation is. Do they have somebody who can play short? Probably. The right-hander Bolin up there. They don't have a lot of options, but let's see. On base versus right, please. Thank you. No, Tony Taylor. None of these guys play shortstop is the question, because otherwise Brinkman can't come out. Does he play shortstop? Where are the... He's just a second baseman 5. He does not play shortstop. Is there any way I can see who does play shortstop on this team? How does that work? Roster, right? You can do it with the roster, I think. There we go. So Brinkman is your best bet. After that, it'll be oh boy. Not a lot of great options at short. So they're going to let Brinkman hit. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. A 1-2 fastball. Brinkman rips and misses. That's a punch out to retire the side. So does a good job getting through the inning, and Boston will have a chance to add to the lead here in the top of the 9th. They'll send Aparicio, Yastrzemski, and Smith up against Sealbach. Sealbach ready. Aparicio 0 for 3 on the day. The 0-1 pitches a liner to right field. Kaline cuts it off. He can't catch it. Aparicio's around first. He goes for 2, and he will have himself a head-first sliding double. First double of the year for Aparicio. And that brings up Yastrzemski. Carl 1 for 3 on the day. A 1-2 pitch. Yastrzemski swings, popped up to the left side. Rodriguez calls everyone off in foul territory and puts it away for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up Smith. He's 0 for 4 on the day, batting from the left side for the first time today. Sealback sets a 1-2 up the middle. Sealback fields it, cuts it off, looks the runner back to second, and then fires to first to retire Smith for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Petroselli, the third baseman. Rico is 2 for 3 today. We'd love to get a base hit here and find an insurance run for the Red Sox. Sealback has other ideas, though. 2-1. It's a frozen rope to center. Base hit! Aparicio rounds third. He's heading for home. There is no throw. It's cut off, and Aparicio scores with the 5th run in the inning. The Red Sox now lead by 3, a score 5-2. Sealback has thrown 20 pitches. And he's got plenty of stamina. They're a long reliever here. He's going to stay in there as the lead is not getting any closer. Petroselli on first. 2 down, and here's Danny Cater. Cater waits. 2-1 pitch. It's hard grounder to short. Brinkman fields it and fires to first to retire him. The 3rd out of the inning. But the Red Sox add a run and now lead 5-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Bobby Bolin in there. It says he's fine. He's got the righty Sealback and then the lefties McAuliffe and righty Rodriguez. Sealback obviously not going to pitch for himself. Who are they going to bring in? Well, their best bet to get on base is Ike Brown. Not a great batting average, but .350 on base percentage. And they're going to let Bolin stay in there. Try to save the game. Bolin a 2-2 changeup. Brown checks his swing. It's called strike 3. Brown doesn't like it, but he will take a seat for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up McAuliffe. Rodriguez on deck. Dick is 0 for 3 so far today. Bolin set the 0-1. It's a fly ball to center. Harper is under it and retires McAuliffe. 2 down now. The Tigers down to their last out here on opening day in Detroit. And that'll bring up Aurelio Rodriguez, who's 1 for 4 today. He's made a couple of great defensive plays at third, but right now he needs a base hit to keep this one going. Bolin is set, 20 pitches in. The 3-2, it's a bit inside and a walk. Rodriguez down to first. And they're going to go out and talk to Bolin. He might be tired, and he is. With the lefty Northrop coming up. They may force their hand here and bring in a left-hander. And should we go with Bill Lee? You know what? They're going to go with Tiant. Tiant will come in to relieve Bolin and try to wrap this one up. With a 3-run lead and the on-deck batter, the tying run, Tiant will be eligible for a save. All he needs is 1 out. That brings Northrop up. Let's see. Against righties, he actually plays into Northrop's hands. But Tiant's the best they have. I don't know if they knew that on opening day, but they're going to find out. So Northrop 2 for 3 on the day, waits patiently from the left side as the right-hander Tiant is set from the stretch. Rodriguez, very close at first. Not wandering far, he doesn't want to get picked off. Tiant a 1-2, Northrop rips a shallow fly to right center. Harper's got it measured and makes the catch to retire the side and end the game. So Boston will win this one in Detroit 5-2 here on opening day at Tiger Stadium. And Pattin will get the win. He goes to 1-0. Lolich takes the loss, 0-1. Horton and Northrop both homer, but their solo shots, and that's all they could do. Meanwhile, Carlton Fisk, as far as I'm concerned, is the MVP of the game. He's 1-for-1 with that pinch hit 2-run triple that put the Red Sox ahead for good. Let's see if the game agrees. Game-winning RBI is Fisk, and who's the MVP? Nope, they give the MVP to Petrocelli, who was 3-for-4 with a double. Well, that's it for the... Wait, I want to see if he got the save. Did they give Tiant the save? Olin gets a hold, and Tiant gets his first save of the season. He got one out, and it was the most important one, the final one. That's all today, ladies and gentlemen, from Tiger Stadium. My name is Joe. This has been JC Sports Replays, bringing you another opening day game from our 1972 Action PC Baseball replay. We hope you'll tune into our channel for lots more sports action. Right now we have this replay going, as well as opening day in 1986 Stratomatic Cards and Dice. We hope to see you there. If you haven't subbed and you enjoyed the game, please don't forget to hit that button. All right, folks. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.